Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off. So we were just finishing up writing out that formula. So you find half the perimeter, that's called the semi-perimeter. S for semi means half. And then you're putting it into this formula. So you have the big square root of the semi-perimeter and the difference of the semi-perimeter and side A, semi-perimeter minus side B, semi-perimeter minus C. These are just like how far off is each side from that half perimeter. And then you take a big square root. So it looks super complicated. Really, your calculator will do most of this for you. So don't panic. All right, let's take a look at our example. So it says, find the area of a triangle whose sides are A equals 5, B equals 8, and C equals 11. So just for the sake of being thorough, let's draw a little picture. So A is 5, B is 8, C is 11. It isn't super important that I label those A, B, and C because they're all just going to go into the formula. So you start by finding the semi-perimeter, which is half of A plus B plus C. So half of 5 plus 8 plus 11. So if you do the parentheses, 5 plus 8 is 13 plus 11 is 24, and we're finding half of 24, or 24 divided by 2, or 0.5 times 24, however you want to think about that. And we end up with 12. Then we're going to put it into the area formula. So this is just half the perimeter. It's just something you have to do before you put it into this. But you start with that 12, and then you make parentheses, and you'll take 12 minus the first side, which is 5. Another set of parentheses, 12 minus the second side is 8. Another parentheses, 12 minus the third side, which is 11. And I think it's easier to go ahead and subtract all of these rather than trying to type all of this into the calculator. In theory, you could put all of this in, but you'd have to put parentheses here and here also, and so it just gets complicated. So I would simplify it first because we can all do this subtraction. This would be 12 times 7. 12 minus 5 is 7. 12 minus 8 is 4. 12 minus 11 is 1. And I would even go ahead and just multiply those. 12 times 7 times 4 times 1, and you get 392. So it's a square root of 392, and then you can go ahead and then take the square root You know what? I think I typed that in wrong. 12 times 7 times 4 is 336. Sorry about that. Even on video, I make mistakes. All right, 336. That looks better. It wasn't coming out right. And so then if you take the square root, this comes out approximately 18.3. And again, if they had told us that these are all centimeters or something, I'm just adding a label, then you would put centimeters squared. It just depends on what's given to you in the problem. Okay, well, I feel like this is pretty straightforward, which is good because that's the only two examples that I have. If you need to, watch the video again, rewind it, watch the parts you need to watch. It's just a couple of formulas for area, and you can go do practice problems now.